What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is prediction time for Ireland versus Italy, taking place on Saturday in what could be a very interesting encounter. Now, I know most people, I think, won't be paying too much attention to it, which is sad because you have Italy there. But one thing's for sure, you can never count out this great small nation. They definitely have a lot of heart, and they showed strength in the Six Nations this year. They showed a lot of improvement, a lot of development. Parise is one of the world's greatest number eights, so he's definitely one, forgive me if I said his name wrong, to watch out. He is pure class, and he's taken that team and led that team in very tough times, and he's taken them into some solid good times, which are memorable for them. Obviously, they were wooden spoon in the Six Nations, which isn't that great, but they need to forget about that and focus on Rugby World Cup, focus on the memories of when they've surprised victories, which they have done in the past, and just go out there and take on Ireland with a lot of heart and strength and soul. We've seen turnarounds from teams like Argentina, Scotland. Who knows, maybe before the World Cup we'll see it from Italy. But having said that, it's going to be a tough encounter against the boys in green. Ireland have had a very interesting year. It hasn't been the greatest or memorable that they would want like they've had last year. Last year was unbelievable. Grand Slam Six Nations champions, winning in Australia for the first time in how long, beating the All Blacks. I mean, there's a lot of great memories to have remembered. Then came Six Nations that just didn't gel. They weren't the team of strength that we saw last year. However, after Six Nations ending third place, they went on, and Leinster definitely showed improvement. We saw sparks from Connacht, from Ulster, from Munster, and we saw improvements from the provinces of Ireland. So there was definitely some growth there. And having said that, remember the quality of squad. I mean, yes, they're missing out on Levy and a few others due to injury, but they still have a great squad. James Ryan, Peter O'Mahony, I mean, Johnny Sexton, Conor Murray. I mean, you've got solid Irishmen in that squad, and they can definitely cause a few headaches in the Rugby World Cup and in these summer warm-ups. I mean, they've got a lot of games coming up, but this is quite a nice little warm-up fixture, getting on the Italians, testing out your team a bit, and really going in hard and attacking and playing solid rugby. They've got a lot of critics to silence. They need to, I think, go in this game and really attack. And I'm excited to see how they go about this game and how they play it, because one thing's for sure, they will want to show that they are still a force. They will want to show that they're still a team that can win a World Cup or win a championship or get further than the cursed quarterfinal, because I think that's what everyone's talking about. I think it's quite sad actually, because everyone's already forgotten about last year, and I'm just focusing on the negatives and already starting to slaughter them with saying, they won't get past the quarterfinals. They're going to either meet South Africa or New Zealand. Look, guys, they've beaten New Zealand before, they've beaten South Africa as well. Anything is possible. We cannot write off a team. And in a World Cup, it's a totally different story, because everyone wants to win the championship. So you cannot count them out, no matter who you are, what you believe in, what your strengths are, and all that stuff. You can't write a team off. You've got to give everyone an opportunity. Japan beating Springboks, Italy beating South Africa. Don't know why I keep using the South African examples. Ireland beating New Zealand. There's a lot of things. Wales turn around into a 14-match winning streak. You cannot write off teams because, hey, Argentina's doing so well in the Super Rugby, because these teams can achieve greatness and cause a few headaches for others. So I'm excited for this encounter. I think it's going to be a great game. I really hope to see a lot of passion and heart from the Italians. I don't want to walk over. I don't want to see Ireland completely destroy them, but I do want to see a solid performance from the Irish to show improvement and to silence their critics. So, having said that, prediction-wise, it's going to be an interesting game. I think Ireland will go solid for it. It also, depending at the time of this recording, I'm not quite sure who is selected, but I'm sure Joe Schmidt will go with a solid squad and pick it up. Also, he's ending his time with Irish rugby, so he's going to want to also pick up or end off on a good on a good note with his team, and have a solid win ratio or solid performances as they approach the Rugby World Cup. So it's very important for them. So yeah, having said that, prediction wise, let's look at history. Last year, the score was, and I remember this game very well. Sorry, this year, 2019, 16-26 in Italy. Having said that, so 10-point difference. Italy had an opportunity at one stage to maybe upset the Irish, but then Ireland came back, and unfortunately the Italians tied out. Then 2018, the year of their greatness, they clocked them 54-7. 2018 again, the 10th of February, they 56-19. 2017, 63-10. That was in Italy, by the way. So a lot of dominations. Since 2016, we've pretty much seen the 50s. So yeah, Ireland's pretty much dominated the history books, but who knows? Anything can happen. We are playing in Dublin, so it's a big game, home crowd advantage, so everything's in the favour of Ireland. So yeah, I don't see the Italians winning. Maybe an upset will be extremely interesting for the Rugby World Cup, but I just think Ireland's going to be way too strong. I think Joe's going to pick a solid squad that will have the capability and opportunity and strength to really go forward and play on attack. I think Joey Sexton's going to be one to watch with the likes of Conor Murray. I think they're going to be solid together. I'm excited to see Peter Money. You got Best. You got Furlong. I mean, he's going to be amazing in the scrums. So everything pointing out is just showing the strength of the Irish, and I'm curious to see that. So prediction-wise, I'm going to go Ireland to win it by 12 points or more. If it's less, well done to Italy. But I just see a solid performance from the Irish, especially with the upcoming games that they still have to play. So having said that, I just think they're going to dominate the Italians. But who knows? Anything can happen. We might see an upset. We might not. Let me know your thoughts and the predictions down below. Who do you think is going to pick up a win? Italy or Ireland? I think Ireland by 12 or more. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the like button, and I'll see you real soon for another video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.